The Hawaiian island of Maui. Beauty, adventure, romance. Home to sandy beaches, sea turtles, surfers, humpback whales, and over 18,000 weddings every year. Planning a wedding is one of the most worthwhile and daunting projects two people can undertake in their lives together. Now, that is true whether your reception is down the street from your home or 2,500 miles from the nearest continent in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Luckily for couples planning to get Maui'd, that's married on Maui, Maui is also home to some of the world's most experienced and enthusiastic wedding professionals, such as Michael Fish, photographer, minister, and owner of Maui Wedding Adventures, Maui's premier wedding planning, photography, ministry, and ceremony musician services. Winner of several Wedding Wire and the Knot.com awards over the last decade, every year Maui Wedding Adventures takes part in over 500 wedding celebrations. Aloha, my name is DJ Teddy Rux, owner of Your Mix Maui, Hawaii's most talked about DJ service. I'll be your host today as we dive into the world of Maui wedding planning and learn from Michael Fish of Maui Wedding Adventures about the basic process and some insider tips to getting Maui'd. Aloha, Michael.
Aloha, Teddy, and ikomo mai to everyone listening on the mainland and around the world. Mahalo for taking a moment to learn about Maui Wedding Adventures, and congratulations on taking the big step to get married on Maui.
Michael, as you and I know, our couples come to Maui from around the world to unite their hearts surrounded by the spirit of aloha. They know who they want to marry, they know why they want to get married here, but how do they start? What are the first basic steps couples should take in planning a Maui wedding, elopement, or vow renewal?
That is a great question, Teddy, and there is no one solid answer. There are a few different ways to start. The most important things you need to do are to book your flight and accommodations, book your wedding planner, and book your marriage license appointment if this is a wedding. The order that you do this in is entirely up to you. Some couples will book their flight and accommodations first to lock in a great price that they found. Others might book the marriage license appointment first in case they are arriving on a weekend or holiday. They'll want to make sure that they can get the marriage license before booking anything else. And others will book the wedding planner first that they like to ensure that that date is available, especially if they're not flexible on the date that they want.
Really great insight, Michael. Couples only get one shot at planning the wedding of their dreams, having to spend a great amount of time doing research like our listeners may in fact be doing right now themselves, all without the benefit of having such experience as you and I do, having ourselves both been involved in hundreds of weddings over the years. We know our couples find us because of that experience and enthusiasm. But how would you suggest to a new couple to find the perfect wedding company to fit their vision and build relationships with the right professionals as they plan from a distance?
It's actually a lot easier than you might think. Because there are a lot of weddings on Maui every year, there are a lot of wedding companies to choose from. I recommend doing a Google search for weddings on Maui or Maui weddings to see these companies. And next, start clicking and looking at the different websites and make a list of your top 10. And then look at those and narrow it down to your top 5. Make sure to look at their reviews and see what the other couples have experienced. And then email or call your top 5 wedding companies and find out their availability. Get to know them, build a relationship, and get a feel for them and see if they're a good fit for you. Here's my plug for Maui Wedding Adventures. My entire business is designed as if it were me planning a wedding from half a world away and how I would want to be treated. We specialize in immediate response time to emails and phone calls. And because we have an amazing team of ministers, photographers, musicians who all meet and exceed my highest standards, we can always say yes. That date is available. We will make it happen for you.
Absolutely, Michael. It can be so hard to know who to choose, relying only on reviews from past couples and advertising information from a distance. I know that I encourage all of my couples to hire only professionals who are willing to take the time to get personally involved in their big day. One area that all couples who are planning weddings must face, usually on their own, is the legal side of marriage. Licenses, name changes, updating records, all of that. As a DJ, I rarely have any involvement in this aspect, so teach me, what are the legal requirements for getting married here on Maui, and what is the procedure for obtaining a marriage license?
Teddy, that's another great and very important question. There are two things that the state of Hawaii requires for events on the beach, like weddings, vow renewals, and photo shoots, and they are beach permit and commercial liability insurance. The great thing about Maui Wedding Adventures, here's another plug, is that we provide both of these items in all of our packages, so you don't have to worry about it. If you're getting legally married on Maui, you'll need a marriage license. After the ceremony, the minister will submit the marriage license online to make it official, and in 4 to 6 weeks, you'll receive a marriage certificate certifying that you are legally married. Obtaining the marriage license on Maui is super simple. I have couples who land at the airport, pick up the marriage license, and meet me at the beach to get married. That's how easy it is.
Wow.
And in Hawaii, there are no witnesses required. There's no blood test, no divorce decree unless it's been 30 days or less. And you can use the marriage license immediately when you pick it up. There's no waiting period. There are 3 steps to obtaining the marriage license on Maui.
Okay.
Step 1 is the most important one. Make your appointment with the on-island agent to pick up your marriage license. This is important to do right away as they get booked up fast. You can call, email, or book them online, and you can find their contact information on my website at mauiweddingadventures.com. Once you're on our website, scroll to the bottom and click the marriage license page. Here you'll find all the information you need. Step 2, fill out the marriage license application online at your convenience before coming to Maui. And step 3, when you get to Maui, go to your appointment. It only takes about 20 minutes. The agent will verify your IDs, print out your license, go over some details, and send you on your way. Once again, the 3 steps to obtaining the marriage license on Maui are: Step 1, make your appointment with a marriage license agent. Step 2, fill out the application online. And Step 3, when you get to Maui, go to your appointment.
Huh. I'm surprised to say that actually seems a lot simpler than I expected, especially, with the help of a professional like you. One other area in which I know you are an absolute professional in is photography, Michael. Your photos consistently come out looking magazine worthy for each different couple, no matter the time of day or the location. For couples who are getting close to their big day on Maui, do you have any advice, on getting the perfect shot? Like, what times of day are best for ceremony or other photos? What are some of the lesser known aspects or pitfalls, if you will, of wedding day photography?
Well, for the majority of couples, photography is one of the most important parts of the event. Capturing the emotions and the essence of something so beautiful in a place that is absolutely gorgeous. And we love photography. It's our passion, and we don't hold back. Our photos tell a beautiful story that will be cherished for generations to come. And on Maui, you can't go wrong. Beautiful scenery everywhere you look. Mm-hmm. And there is no bad time of day for photos. Mornings and afternoons provide more vivid colors. The turquoise of the water, blue skies, the greenery and the palm trees. And for a sunset session, we like to start 1 hour before the sunset. This is the golden hour, and it gives us plenty of time for the ceremony and photos, ending the 1 hour session with the sunset and its fiery orange colors. Some great photography tips that we like to tell our couples are: anytime you kiss, pull each other in close and make sure to close your eyes. Feel your love for each other and let that love shine through in your photos. During the days prior to your ceremony, minimize your time in the sun. On Maui, you can sunburn fast.
Yep, definitely.
And that can leave red and white unsightly marks. Make sure you're not chewing gum, which leads to odd facial gestures, and that there is nothing bulky in your pockets like a cell phone or car keys. On the drive to the location, the wedding dress holds up well, but a shirt can get all wrinkly. We recommend not wearing your wedding shirt until you arrive to the location to help avoid this issue.
Well, those are great tips on looking great on such a great day, obviously, Michael. But speaking of looking great, as guys, we don't often realize how much work it takes to look gorgeous, whether that be on your average day or your wedding day. I know your wife, Kim, is a gifted makeup and hairstylist. What types of tips can you give us on looking your best on the best day of your life?
Well, Maui is a somewhat humid environment, and there are some key factors to think about when planning your wedding on the beach or outdoors. I highly recommend that you do not wash your hair the day of your wedding. Your hair will frizz out and bush up, and no amount of product will help. Washing it the day before or even 2 days before is recommended. At Maui Wedding Adventures, we provide hair and makeup service where our designers come directly to your condo or resort and create a masterpiece designed for great photos. We use hair products that are humidity resistant and makeup that won't streak from tears and won't reflect bright light from the sun or the camera flash. It's a flawless finish, photo-ready makeup that won't look washed out. So looking your best on the best day of your life will help us to get some great photos. Our designers also do false eyelashes, hair flowers, and if you need help with your wedding dress, especially if it's a lace-up, corset, or has a lot of buttons. My amazing wife, Kim, runs our hair and makeup department. She's owned her own beauty salon, Tropical Trends, for 30 years and has great experience in this area.
Well, Michael, of course, as you know, I know firsthand all about Kim's experience because she does my son's hair and my hair. We go to her salon all the time. But let's turn the page here a little bit and go to my favorite aspect of weddings, the music. DJs and musicians can be great for the reception, but what is a beach wedding on Maui without the beautiful sound of ukulele and island music mixed with the waves crashing on the shore? Michael, if anyone knows who the best wedding ceremony singers and instrumentalists are, it's you. What should a couple look for when considering hiring a ceremony musician?
You're right, Teddy. Music is my favorite enhancement as well. Imagine your wedding day on the beach on Maui. You're barefoot in the sand, holding hands with your soulmate. There's a soft breeze blowing through the palm trees, the sound of the ocean waves crashing on the shore, and a musician singing and playing the ukulele to Somewhere Over the Rainbow as you seal your wedding ceremony with a kiss. How incredible. This is the perfect way to start your journey through life together, setting the tone for an already amazing marriage. Our musicians play 3 songs for the ceremony. One to start, another between the vows and rings, and another at the kiss, moving right into a first dance on the beach. If you look on our website, MauiWeddingAdventures.com, and look at our musicians page, you'll see a list of all of our musicians and a little video clip of each one so that you can pick and choose the musician that is right for you. And not to change the subject too much, but what to do after the ceremony and photo session. Some couples will go out to a nice dinner, maybe somewhere close to their resort. Maui has no shortage of incredible restaurants. Some will go to a luau to have an authentic Hawaiian experience, while others will opt to have the traditional reception with special dances, toasts, and a cake cutting. In addition to the ceremonies, Maui Wedding Adventures musicians are also available to play at any type of reception. Or, if you are thinking of having a dance party, I highly recommend DJ Teddy Rux of Your Mix Maui.
Wow, thanks, Michael.
And Teddy, I just want to say how much I have appreciated your professionalism with other couples. Your organization skills have saved both myself and many couples from a great deal of stress, not to mention a great time on the dance floor.
Well, hey, thanks, Michael. That means a lot to me. It's been an honor meeting another wedding pro since I moved here who shares the exact same passion for serving our clients to the level that I do, in such a variety of different services, no less, including one service that couples often forget about until the last minute: a videographer to capture the living memories of the day. This service can be quite intimidating to understand with modern technology and the cost involved in shooting a wedding day. I know that Maui Wedding Adventures makes video yet another easy step to add on to their other services. Can you tell us a bit about getting great video memories of a Maui wedding?
Yes, Teddy, video is the one thing that most couples regret not getting.
Yep.
Imagine on your 10-year wedding anniversary and you're watching the video of your wedding day on the beach on Maui, reliving those priceless memories. Or, let's say, if you're having a big reception after your wedding when you get home from Maui, you'll have the video to show to everyone. Most times the video is ready just a few days after the ceremony, so you can share it online with family and friends.
Oh, cool.
For the video, we hide a microphone on the minister, on the groom, and the musician if you're having one. This way, everything that is being said and sung during the ceremony is captured on the video. And this ensures we get more than just the sound of the crashing waves. We have 2 video options to choose from, and both are at a great price. I know that by the time you've paid for your flights, accommodations, rental car, and activities, there may not be much left in your budget, so I've tried to keep our prices affordable while still offering a quality production.
And that is definitely a great insight about the sound of the waves on the beach. They're beautiful, but when it comes to remembering your vows and remembering what you said 10, 20 years on, it's really good from an audio professional's perspective to have a microphone. So these kind of insights have been really interesting, even for a wedding pro like myself to kind of reflect on. And so much of what you've shared today can save couples not only a ton of frustration, but also time and, of course, money to keep in their budget for their new future together. Tell us a bit about how you started Maui Wedding Adventures and developed all of this knowledge and expertise, having served over 3,000 couples over the years.
My inspiration to start Maui Wedding Adventures came from being a part of my own wedding. I was blown away by the experience and the love and the magic. In an instant, I married the most amazing person I've ever met and felt my new calling.
Aww.
Doing weddings has become my passion, each one unique and beautiful, and I feel so blessed and so honored to be a part of something so special in a couple's lives together.
Michael, I can totally relate to that feeling. We are so blessed to not only live on Maui, but to share our passions with couples and their families celebrating every day, not to mention making a living doing so. Thanks so much for taking the time today to share your advice and your spirit of aloha.
Well, Teddy, thank you as well. And mahalo nui loa to all of you listening wherever in the world you may be. I look forward to being a part of your celebration here on Maui. Aloha.
You can find out more about Michael Fish of Maui Wedding Adventures and planning your Maui wedding today at mauiweddingadventures.com, or give Michael a call at 808-298-2952 and ask him yourself. Aloha.